So the big question is this: why are you so serious on dates? Today I discuss why you need to bring back the fun side of dating. My name is Joan and welcome to the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Look here, as far as I'm concerned, dating should be fun. It should be light, it shouldn't be under pressure, and it should not be so serious. Yes, it's possible and it can be absolutely incredibly refreshing. Have some fun. So, truth is, or the reality is, in a world where dating often feels like this high stake interview that you're attending, it is very important to realize that the purpose of dating is for it to be a joyful and exciting experience, right? That's the most important thing first and foremost. You're going out on these dates to have a good time. So rather than just focusing on all the seriousness and what the result or the outcome or how you're going to perform, again, it is not a job interview, neither are you interrogating someone else. You should focus more on bringing back that lightness to dating, just bringing the fun back so that regardless of what happens, you had a good time. Why would you want to get dressed and get ready and leave your home and not have fun? So we got to focus on fun. So first things first, let's talk about mindset. It's very important to approach dating with the right mindset. Approach dating with, like a little kid, a sense of curiosity, right? You're going there to just explore, to see what the possibilities are. Let's go find and meet this new person, and who knows, let's just see what happens. So be more curious as opposed to this, okay, there's this checklist that I need to confirm or disapprove or approve or whatever it is. Leave the seriousness out of it. It is not a checklist, right? So when you approach dating with that sense of curiosity, that very lightheartedness, then it could make a world of difference. The energy that you show up to the date with is completely different. So again, just think of each date as, this is an opportunity to try something new. It's like trying a new dish, to meet someone new, to learn something about a different culture, to learn something about a different human being who has a different upbringing or was raised in a different way to you, and just be open to that. It will make a lot of difference, and it will take a lot of the pressure off of you, and also off this idea of, oh my God, this date has to translate to my forever love. Okay, so that's number one, mindset. Another thing is really keeping things in the right perspective. I know most people don't like to hear this because they think it's a waste of time if you're going to a date that's not leading anywhere. But the truth is, not every single date is going to lead anywhere. Not every date is going to lead to a serious relationship. Not everybody you meet is a potential life partner. They could be other things. They could be a friend. They could be a business partner. There's just so many other options out there. But if you're so fixated on the idea that I'm going to meet this person and they have to end up being my forever man, it's just too much pressure and you might miss a lot of things. So having the right perspective, just being open to all the different options out there with meeting this new person can really make it an enjoyable experience, because now you're looking at them and thinking, oh, this could be my next BFF, or this could be my travel buddy, or maybe we could start a business together, or whatever it is, right? Whatever the outcome of this event, this date is, you just gotta make sure that it's an enjoyable experience, right? Even if that's all you get out of it, it's an enjoyable experience. So just enjoy the moment for what it is, and leave the long-term planning and speculating and hoping and wishing and wanting away for now. Just keep that at bay. Just control it a little bit so that you're not under pressure. So some of the things I find that can really, really switch the energy if you're the kind of person who's very, very prone to being so serious on dates or being very anxious about dates, is maybe do something a little bit more fun. That's something that takes you out of your comfort zone without you being too uncomfortable. So more unconventional things, rather than just going to sit down at a dinner where you might be nervous, uncomfortable, or you might be forced to start asking this checklist questions. Maybe try doing something more fun, something more activity based. Maybe go for a hike. Try some sporting activity, go to an arcade where you can be like little kids, try a dance class, try a cooking class, whatever it is. Just do something a little bit different where you can share the experience, and it could be a really great way to break the ice for you to loosen up a little bit and not take things too seriously. Look, my goal here is really for you not to be so serious on your dates, because it really does make a world of difference, right? Another thing that I find that is really, really helpful on dates is do things that can make you laugh, right? Laughter is such a great connector. If you can be around something or somewhere, or you do something that makes both of you laugh, it's usually a great way to bond, especially if you have the same sense of humor. It really helps to relax you. You're a lot calmer. You're able to show that fun, lighthearted part of you, because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see the serious boss lady all the time. Yes, we already know you're intelligent. We know all that. But are you someone that I can come home to and relax with? Can you be fun when I've had a bad day at work, right? So doing activities that can help you laugh is such a really, really good a good way to tone down the seriousness and focus more on more of the fun side of the date. It's also important for you to manage expectations, right? So like I said, not putting this pressure on what is the outcome of the date, right? I'm just having a date, whatever the outcome, I've had a good time. So don't be too quick to get into the idea of, oh, so am I going to see you again? Do you want to see me again? What do you think about my date? Just calm down a little bit. Enjoy the date. Things will naturally flow. When you start pushing for those kind of answers, it just shows that maybe you have some anxious attachment style within you, and it's not really a good look. It really doesn't show that you're confident. It shows more of desperation, and nobody wants to be with somebody who is desperate. It's just too much pressure, because now you're asking these questions and maybe the person really doesn't want to see you again, but now they're like, oh, sure. Yeah. And then they go away and they ghost you, right? So taper down on some of these expectations. Just manage it. Just be calm. Have a good time. Enjoy the process of getting to know the person without this rushing to figure out what are the next steps, or do you think I'm the one, or am I someone you see you spending the rest of your life with, and all of those pressure cooker questions, right? So don't rush the date. Enjoy the date for what it is. Have a good time. If it organically proceeds to the next level where he wants to see you again, sure. If it doesn't, then just thank him for a fabulous evening. At least you had fun. Okay? So again, the final thing I want to say about all of this is make sure you're taking care of yourself, right? Make sure you're in a good place mentally and emotionally before you go out on a date, because the energy does show. You might try to hide it, or you might want to mask it, but it really does show. You got to be comfortable with being yourself and really being open to showing who you are and to enjoy the process. Everybody wants to be around people who are fun, who are lighthearted, who are calm, who are confident, right? Being tense or under pressure, or just being so serious or being so formal. And it also shows in the way you dress as well. Make sure that however you're dressing, it's more light, it's more fun, it's more approachable colors. You're just light and relaxed. Like you're not sitting up all tensed. No, you're relaxed. You're having a good time. People want to see people genuinely laugh from the bottom of their belly. This is not a job interview. So if you find that dating is becoming more of a chore to you than an enjoyable process, well, maybe it's time for you to reflect on how you are contributing to that. What are you doing that is making your dates so tense? And what can you do about it? What can you change? I've shared some tips already. But make it a conscious effort to make sure that you're not being so serious. You're not taking life so seriously. You're not taking this whole idea of finding your soulmate so seriously. It will happen if it's meant to happen, right? But you being uptight, being tense, it's not helping anybody. It's not allowing the conversation to flow. It's not allowing the person to see the lighter, humorous part of you. And it's just not as attractive. So make sure that you're also introspective and you're looking at how you're contributing or not contributing to your dates being fun. If you've been having serious dates, now is the time that you start having fun dates. Fun dates are amazing. They're great. You will always hear at the end of the night, he will say to you that I had an amazing time. It was so much fun. You're so excited. You're so mysterious. I want to get to know more about you. That's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear. You don't want the person to feel like, whew, that was exhausting. A lot of questioning, a lot of interrogation. I will call you, or we'll talk, or we'll see. then you kind of know that it wasn't a fun date. People want to be around people who are fun. Never forget that. Okay, well, thanks for listening to today's episode on the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Remember that no matter what, never give up on love. Till next time, keep having fun dates. Sending you love and light.